How do you expect the Employment Service to take on this additional chore?
We expect the Employment Service to be able to take on this additional chore because it has additional tools and additional money. And that's what I outlined at the outset here. We believe that that service in the last 5 years has spent a disproportionate amount of its time in dealing with training programs for the disadvantaged. Now we will have to reinforce the staff and the mission of the Employment Service, and added to that additional staff, we're utilizing the tools that are provided under the Act. We believe it can make major gains.
Richardson, if anybody else had said too many Americans are out of the downtown, you would have seriously disputed that before today, wouldn't you?
On the contrary, Bob, we've pointed this out many, many times, that this is one of the real problems we have with the existing system, that this contributes to the breakup of families. This is one of the reasons why the program from the beginning has contained provision for benefits to families even where there is a full-time wage earner. That's why we have proposed the coverage of the working poor.
And then also, sir, on page 3, 1 in 20 welfare recipients may actually be ineligible, and 1 in 4 getting inaccurate payments. Isn't this actually this doesn't go to the question of relief, quote, cheaters, unquote, rather than to the faults of the system itself, not getting the right information, and the processing is behind the questioning?
What is reflected here is undoubtedly primarily the fault of a system that is subdivided among 1,152 local units. And the result is a very high ratio of error that isn't the result of deliberate cheating or fraud. There is certainly some of that, but...
Do you still think it was a good idea that the President signed the Talmadge Amendment last December?
Yes, I think so. It would have been, in many ways, misleading had he not done so, since although we thought that to move in the direction of strengthening what were in effect the WIN program without doing the other things that are incorporated in our welfare reform bill was and is a long way short of true reform. Nonetheless, since they were consistent in general approach, not to have signed them would have been in itself confusing.
What are you doing to get revved up for that July 1st deadline?
A lot of work is going on now within the Social and Rehabilitation Service. The Assistance Payments Administration is working on draft regulations, or drafting regulations now.